is the 5th. I am waiting for Gino, as usual, to wake up. I woke up at 8 a.m. It's 9 a.m. right now. I'm having my first and only probably coffee of the day. I'm trying to get my sleep up at 7 because he wants to start me at least dropping him off at the gym at 9 a.m. I don't know if I'll be staying with him or not. We'll see. I also need to be up at 7 so I can water my garden for the day. You don't want to water in the heat because it fries them. And you don't want to water in the evening because that's when they can get blight and stuff easier because it gets colder. And they can't have time to dry if the leaves accidentally get wet because they are so close together it's impossible for them not to get wet. So I am working on it. I did not go to sleep at a proper hour last night, though it was 1 a.m. because I ate so late. I ended up getting a lot of energy. And don't worry, it does not raise my blood sugar. My blood sugar eating the pasta, eating the Hawaiian rolls, never goes above 115, I think was the highest. It's normally 105 after eating it. My blood sugar has always been the highest first thing in the morning because of dawn phenomenon, and this is while doing keto. It would be 105, 115, 120. Right now I'm not having dawn phenomenon. I'm not waking up that high. And like I said, even when I tried something sugary a couple of weeks ago, that I told y'all about, it was small, but it was still sugar. It still had sugar in it. It wasn't just flour. It went to 105. That was it. Everyone was surprised. So right now my sugar is okay, but I am insulin resistant, which means if I was to eat sugar every day, eat heavy amounts of carbs every day, I will be back in the boat where I was before, right? So that's why I am controlling and staying a low carb, which is 75 total carbs or less. I don't care where it comes from, as long as it doesn't make me sick right now. We will worry about how the wheat's bad and blah, blah. We will worry about that in the future. Now, the pastas and stuff I am buying is from Italy. It is not made in the U.S. It is, the flour is from Italy. So I don't know if that's what's making a difference. Don't know, but I'm having no issues. I'm not having swelling from it. My cheeks are chubby because I got a lot of sinus problems going on right now, but I can really see the definition right here in my cheekbones. Not cheekbones, but jawline. I don't know if you can tell. The weight's not budging, and that's okay, but I could be building muscle, yeah, because when I tell you I am lifting, I was crying last night, and yes, I am taking Motrin around the clock for 4 days. Let me not hold the phone with this hand. So I was almost in tears because I have a pinched nerve going on in here because using the drill as much as I did yesterday like this, and when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. It was just hurting so bad all night long. It was hard to sleep. It was one reason I was up so late. Also, the reason I'm making this video real fast is to let everyone know I had zero issue from my dinner, even eating that late at night. No heartburn, no sneezing, no coughing, no nothing, no, just lean like this. No allergy response at all, not even a tiny bit. I have learned that as long as it's my cucumber, I have no issues with it. I didn't grow lettuce, but I do realize that iceberg lettuce from the store, 100% issue. There is a butter leaf I usually don't have issues with, but they're usually sold out. They're hard to get. But yeah, I still gotta go figure out my greenhouse and all that this morning. Today's gonna be a long day. I take my daughter at 3:15 for her little meetup. I take a ceiling fan that I had bought for my porch back. It would work, but I changed my mind. I'd rather use that $100 somewhere else. It was on sale at Lowe's for $100. It was $40 off, so I snapped it up really fast. And then I was like, I probably shouldn't have got it. It's not 100% what I'm looking for, but I got it. It's not 100% what I'm looking for because it can't hang from where I want it to hang. It's a plug-in one. So right there, that's a plus. That's what I want. I don't want to wire it in. It's the color and shape I wanted. So I impulse buy. with Dino's help, because I wouldn't have gotten it, but he threw it in the shopping cart. But then when I got it home, put it together, hung it up there, I was like, oh, that 4 inches, and I can't put it where I want, and the 4 inches lowering down, it just seems to be in the way looking, and where I would have to put it, I'm not sure the air would hit me, because it would have to go to the higher part of the porch instead of in the middle. I was doing the middle racket, but everyone, well, I think it would fail in the middle one, says my parents, but Dino thinks it's not strong enough. It has to, you have to put a 65-pound hook through, and but to me it's strong enough because, but I don't know. He thinks it needs to be in the 2x4x6 beams, and I was going to put it through the 2x4 beams, which is attached to the 2x4x6, but it's literally attached to 2 of them. But it is what it is. So I just rather just take it back than me put it where I want to, it not work, and then have to hear from him that, oh, you broke it, blah, 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 blah. So we're just taking it back. And I'm just going to get a cheap one that you can clip upside down on anything from like Target or something. Walmart doesn't sell it. And I don't want a standing fan. I have a standing fan. I am moving that thing on the porch all the time. It drives me insane. So I wanted something up in the air, so I don't have to move it all the time. But I gotta take that back. I had to run into somewhere. Don't remember now. Maybe I'll remember. I did get 2 plants yesterday, and I needed plants. I got another burpless cucumbers, and I got some basil. I needed to plant with some more basil. I'm trying seeds, but they don't seem to be working very well this time of the year for the basil. But I ordered tons of seeds for next year off of TikTok. It's real though. It's a real seed shop. They are heirloom seeds. There is 30,000 seeds in this pack. I got it for $15, so it's 10 packs of all of each seeds that's in there, and there's a lot of different ones in there. Did I say I got it for 15? They normally sell them for 30 something. They had a flash sale for 20. I had a coupon, so I might only pay 10 for them. Oh no, it's this big bag, so when it comes in, I'll show y'all. I figured I couldn't lose for that because friggin' 1 pack of seeds is like $3 to $5 now for 1 pack of seeds. So, and I'm seeing people order it. People even in North Carolina, South Carolina, all around me ordering it and saying it is so worth the money. And they do backyard gardening for years, and they have such elaborate, their places are fenced in and all kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me try it too. And I will see. We will see how good they are, because next year I am going to try seeding in a greenhouse. Which reminds me, I need to go put that up. Gotta go get that in. Now I will tell you, I'm a little disappointed because a lot of my sweet peppers turned out to be bell peppers. Not banana peppers like I thought about. They turned out to be bell pepper. Last year was Peppergate, and everything turned out to be like a banana sweet pepper or jalapenos. Nothing was what they were supposed to be either, and nothing is what they're supposed to be this year. And I don't get it. I don't understand why. But it is what it is. I have bought some more sweet banana peppers over from Walmart, which I'm hoping will turn out to be it. They were on sale. They're selling all their stuff really cheap right now. So I got some. There's other things I want to tell you, but I just can't remember right now. My brain is like, woo, all the things I have to do today is just flying through my head. Oh, I gotta go to Harbor Freight. They're having a parking lot sale. I have a list. My dad circled a bunch of stuff. There's stuff I want. I'm getting a cart for my garden. I do still need to buy, we have this big canopy area that we're putting out there that was my mom's that she bought, and when she bought it a year or 2 ago. We were supposed to build it and put it together for her porch, and then it's way too big for her porch, and then she said I could just go ahead and have it, so we want to build that in the next week or this week, and that's going to be where we cut wood and build, because it's too sunny, too hot. We don't need to fry, and Dino doesn't like the heat. and that's going to be a little workshop we're going to use it for. And then I do need a little canopy pop-up for my garden area that I can put my cart under and keep it out of the rain, put all my tools over there, like my little hand tools and stuff, instead of having to walk back and forth all day long to the porch. Now, I do carry a bucket around with me that has the tools in it, but I have multiple different ones, so I would like some on the porch, some in that area, without them rusting and getting rain all over them. So I have a lot I'm trying to do. Plus finish my mom's whole entire porch. Like, there's a few things left to do construction wise for aesthetics. And then the rest is like scrubbing down the old porch, laying down all the vinyl because she's doing vinyl like I did, moving all her furniture into place wherever she wants it. I have to clean up their griddle, the black stone that hasn't been used in years. I have to treat and clean that all up. Finish, like I said, a few things, get the steps in the pool. The steps aren't in the pool yet, but the water's freezing. We're having very cold nights. So much to do in the next 2 weeks. And then the following week, Dino has 2 different dentists in different towns. One's over an hour away. Haley, the day before, Haley has the ENT doctor over there, which is over an hour away. So I am going to be driving a lot next week. My whole week is driving, including Costco. So every single day, my driving will be 3, 4, 5 hours in the car. Every day next week. Every day. Plus, I gotta do some shopping. I gotta do food shopping for my sister and them coming soon. They come in a couple of weeks. I gotta get everything ready. So yeah, shopping. And doctor's appointments for everyone but me. I don't think I have any. Pretty sure I don't. I do on the 27th, which kind of sucks. But it'll be my first dermatologist appointment, and it's a full body scan, so I'm a little nervous about that. I'm going to Google it and see how that goes, because some people say it's really embarrassing. I made sure it was a woman, because a man I couldn't handle. My mom's like, make sure your hair is washed and pulled down, because they inspect all your head. I have a few spots I know about that I just want to ask. Like this spot right here on my face, which has gotten flatter. So I don't know what it was, but I still want to know what it is. And I had a keratin or something over here. I can still feel it. I had it for, I had diabetes, polycystic ovary syndrome. I had before keto. I had it first 4 months of keto, and it went away, thank God. It was this big giant horn that they wouldn't cut off, and they just told me it was fine. But I was so glad doing keto, it went away. It was horrible. I hated it. It destroyed my life. I wouldn't leave the house. It was terrible. And then, of course, I can't see my back, and Dino's never paid attention, so I have no idea what's going on back there. But we will see. We're trying to get healthy, and I've had some people that I watch on TikTok, and I've had discussions, and they're dermatologists, and they're like, well, with all these symptoms, let's just go get your body checked, because I have had severe, over 10 second-degree burns from the sun. Okay, I've also had 2 rounds of third-degree burns that they thought I was going to scar for life. It took 7-8 months to heal up from. It was horrible. My skin, I look like a friggin' shedding, like, alien. I can't even explain how bad it was, and thank God there was no such thing as digital cameras. Okay? Because that would have been embarrassing. Okay, shutting up now because I need to change some clothes and go get some work done. Alright, I put it together. It was so simple. I should have did a tutorial. I should have did a whole just video of the greenhouse. So easy. But let's do our morning walk through the garden. I have to be careful because I've taken off. I had to go inside for a few minutes, which meant I had to wash my arms and legs because Joshua decided to help me build the greenhouse and wallow on Mommy. Yeah, all over me. Because he's outside cat, we don't know what he had. Someone abandoned him here. I'm very careful with my indoor cats. Boy, so cute. Joshua, Yes, I'm going to have to wash again. All right, so let's do our morning walk of the garden. Like I said, I have flip-flops on, so I have to be careful. Joshua, I can't pet you right now. We're making a YouTube video, Joshua. Joshua, you know how this goes. Well, gotta let me finish first. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I've watered these because these are very shallow. They're going to need more water, and they have a bottom to it, which means I did put holes for the rain. So you can overfill these very easy with water, like overwater them, and you can very easily underwater them because they cannot get to the soil. Now I wish, well, the soil underneath is pure clay. So originally I was going to cut the bottoms and just use the ring. But like I said, pure clay. It would be pointless. So I did put me a basil in. It's going to be in shock for a little while. It's very windy. I did get a burpless cucumber again yesterday, and that's going to be planted somewhere else this week, but I put it here for right now. That's the only bed I watered because it was really dry, and it looks like it might storm. So it's supposed to storm today and tomorrow, so we'll see. I don't want to overwater my tomatoes. So all this time I've been thinking I was growing, hold on Joshua, I was growing purple kale over here, but I was actually growing like turnips. And I just forgot that I had changed my mind. Joshua, hold on. Green beans are looking okay. They are a little burned from the sun. They're not really a direct sun kind of green, plant. And I did not know that, but it should still work on everything I read. Our radishes are looking pretty today. Carrots are growing in nicely. This is the purple kale right there. You can see it's a purple kale. I threw chaos seeds in here. So some are coming up with no problem. Some did not. Then we have all our peppers going on today. Okra. This is not a carrot. My identifier does not work. I have to get a new plant identifier. I think it's like a North Carolina type wild fern. I'm not 100% sure. But we're just leaving it right now. It's not hurting anything. I think this is a tomatillo or a wild cherry tomato thing, so I'm still waiting to identify that, but we've had them before, so that's why I think it is. It normally comes in the 50-50 blend. They just grow crazy. More pepper beds. Got a lot of bell peppers, and that's not what I planted, so it is what it is, I guess. Again, my raspberry bush, I gotta get the weeds out. The kale plants from last year, I've been taking the rotten ones off because they stink like high heaven, which Gino hated me doing, but I had no choice. They were horrible. We had to get rid of them. So who knows how long it'll last, because the whole back is nothing but a stalk. Could still last for years though. Alright, like I said, I have to get all these kind of weeds out. They are nice. Like, I don't mind the looks of them. However, I have things growing in here, like my little strawberries down there. I have some seeds of cucumbers I threw out down in here. I don't expect any of this area to grow very well. It never does. It's just chaos. Like, I just throw the seeds in there and see what happens. More bell peppers. My tomatoes are getting really, really huge. We are having some issues with tomatoes. Though some of them are not looking so great. I almost pulled this one out this morning. If it starts looking worse, I'm ditching it, because I don't want all my other tomatoes infected over one stupid plant. Alright, cucumbers are looking amazing. Look at some of these big giant cucumbers over there. We will be pulling some today. I am eating cucumber every day. Yes, next year I will be spreading them out more and getting more trellises going. I'm actually building more beds with trellises over in this area soon. I did not know about the whole how to grow squash correctly and zucchini correctly. I do now, so next year they will be done correctly. but they are okay. Even with the brown leaves, I'm leaving them right now. I'm following different kind of methods on how to grow them. They are producing a lot. We've gotten a lot. Some of the plants don't produce very well. The bees aren't fertilizing some of them for some reason or another. Like this zucchini one ain't doing so well. But I'm leaving it. It can last all fall. And on top of it, some of them bugs have gotten to, and I'm leaving it. It's called the sacrificial plants. I've been doing a bunch of research. Little tiny watermelons. Never grew a watermelon before. I got cucumbers mixed up in here. So I went to make a trellis putting these in. But it won't go through the ground. The ground is too hard. Way too hard. So might not be having a trellis for them. Maybe Dino can get them in. I cannot. More watermelons growing. My mom and my daughter love watermelon, so they are excited. But we just do our morning check. Make sure nothing's been destroyed, no deer jumped in and knocked everything over. A wind or storms didn't mess with it. Okay, this is what the greenhouse looks like. Took me like 5 minutes. So simple. More tomato world. My dad loves tomatoes, if you're wondering. So, like, he'll eat platefuls, which is great. It's better than eating chips, unless you have a nightshade issue. Okay, this is what it looks like. Really simple. Before you lift it up, you just tie the stuff on it, and then you slowly lift it up. But I think the dirt is too soft over here. It was very easy for me to put these in the ground, so I'm not sure about this yet. Once I know where it goes, you strap these down to pull them out, but it has 2 doors, which I did not realize, and I like. So during the summer, you can leave it open as 2 full windows. The best part is if you don't want to use it during the summer, see, it's a pop-up. Literally so simple. A few little things to attach in each area. This is strong enough to hang pots from, by the way. So, if you want it to last even longer, take it down during the summer. This folds up easy, that folds up easy, and put it away. I wanted to make sure it was in good condition, so I went ahead and put it down. It also has these anchor straps where you pull it, they have a string you put through and you move it out farther, but I don't have any room for that right now. I will trip on those things. And I'm not sure I'm leaving it here. I can't make up my mind. I don't have too many options because I don't want it that far. I don't want to be dragging the hose everywhere. I would put it there, but I'm sure Mom does not want to see it when she opens her door. Here's not big enough. This is where it was originally going, and we put more tomatoes in. Over there, I need more cucumber beds, so it can't go there. I was putting it on this side. Yes, see, the fence is done. Well, not 100%, but way more than it was. So, it's uneven on the bottom because the ground is uneven. So we're going to be filling in with dirt and pots and plants. None of that matters. So, I was putting it here. But Dino pointed out it would be unlevel. And that will drive me insane. If he had never pointed it out that there would be a big tall thing here and a short thing here, it would not have bothered me. But now that's all I see in my head, and I'm like, no, 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 my ADHD will go crazy. But we are making another bed for over here because I've been dying to do that to make it level. Over here we got to finish the fence. So I have it's trash, y'all. Ignore the trash. Ignore it. We have not had time to clean the yard after all the storms this winter and spring because we've been building. It will get done soon. I have another metal that's going up here to raise this higher to keep the rain out better. Okay, so it'll go way up here and stick out there, and we're attaching a small fence to that. All this will be cleaned up, and I will be building a lean-to type hanging shed type there, like a little lean-to shed going like that later, with a clear roof so I can see in there to put like the tools and all that out of the weather. I think that's a great option because this is just the junk area, and then it wouldn't be junk area no more. Then I'm gonna come through with some landscape boards just to define my garden, rose garden type area better. The grass is growing so well. Originally, I was pulling all this out, planting it somewhere else, and doing something else here. But it's just growing so well right now that I'm not touching it. The roses are doing good, even though they have some color issues. But I'm going to baking soda and water. Even when my rose bushes die, they seem to pop another stem through. So I'm not touching that one. But next year, I'm going to be planting some roses probably against the house to get out of the sun so much. They do better in the shade, I've noticed. But, I had spent hours the other day picking all of this up and putting it in a container, all the trash. And the friggin' windstorm has blown it everywhere. It was like last week. And I have not had the energy to go pick it back up. I thought I had the lid shut, and I did not. So it just was like chaos everywhere. But this is my little backyard garden, or technically it's a front yard garden. But the driveway goes to the back door, so. But once I get it cleaned, I think it's going to be really pretty. Oh my gosh, I was so excited with my new Temu lights that came in yesterday. I paid $2 for. The reason I'm excited is it's got purple instead of red. Alright, instead of red, green, and blue, it is purple, light green, light blue. It's so pretty. I'll show y'all if I remember tonight. So I'll be pulling the red ones out because I'll order more of these and put some purples over here so it could be different. And yes, I'm addicted to them. When they are $2, I buy the crap load out of them because they make me happy. And I love the lights and I love them shining when I'm walking through at night. It makes me ecstatic. I still got to hang all my lights back up that we took down. But it is coming along. I want it all done by the end of the month. So by like the 26th, I want everything done possible. Plus I have a swing set to put together, like a swing, 2-person swing to put together. That I'm going to stick out here somewhere. I think it'll burn me to death during the summer though, because it's made of metal, but that's okay. Still don't know about that greenhouse yet. If I move it, of course, I'm going to show you because we do our walkthroughs. I just like to get to the back of my tomatoes, and it's kind of in the way. And this is the driveway. And I don't have very many more spaces. And over by the smoker area is where the building area is going because it needs a big space for that one. And so that is why I'm not really sure where to put it yet. And I need it in hose distance, really easy to get to the water hose. And I didn't want to put it out Dino's gaming room window because that is his little gaming room. He wants to be able to look out and not see something stupid. So a lot of the areas are big giant trees. There's a lot of land here, but there's tons of trees. And I can't cut the trees out. My dad loves trees. So we're working on what we got in this little area. And like I said, there's a big backyard, huge, way away from my house though, and way away from water sources. We've tried to grow a garden over there, and my ADHD is out of sight, out of mind. It doesn't work. I need it right here. I need it when I walk out my favorite door, that bam, here's my garden, and I can get to work. Y'all, I've been talking like 15 minutes. I'm sorry if y'all don't like gardening, but it's my zen right now. It is my happy spot. It is what's helping me lower my cortisol level. Cortisol, I always say it wrong. Anyways, the stress hormone is what's helping lower it. So, right now, my blueberries are coming along. My magnolias. Dino is over there on our camera pretending to be a cat again. He was driving the cats crazy this morning. But yes, honey, I hear the meow. Oh, good grief. I don't know if y'all can hear him. Oh, my mom's awake. Okay, I will shut up for a while. Oh, no, she's not. I thought the door was open. Just the way of the angle. I was going to go say morning. It's just the angle. I always go down there and say good morning, but there's no way she'd be awake this early. I'm the only one in this family who wakes up so early, and I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to be in bed, almost asleep. What? What? No, we're not gonna. You already had a can of cat food and a bucket of hard food. Yeah. Yeah. I'm afraid to give him dewormer meds. He's very skinny, but any issues as a cat, you shouldn't be using it. All the bottles say. I'm pretty sure he was an indoor cat. He goes inside houses. We have to chase him back out, like grab him and take him back out. So whoever abandoned him, I don't know if they abandoned him because he ate too much or has a thyroid issue and that's why he got so skinny, or why, but it's really sad. But he loves it here. Even when he gets hurt, because he's a fighter. Even if he had no disease and I could get him fixed, I don't think he would ever stop fighting. So I could have never brought him in my house. But him and Taki just got here. And there's the baby kitten. They seem to be doing really good out here. So I know it's rough, especially when you have cats that go everywhere, but they really don't belong to us. Well, Taki was born to one of the cats that were abandoned here years ago. Well, generations ago. So, I need to shower. What? But they're my outdoor farm cats, whatever you want to call them. Well, Nana is my mom's cats. Skinny butt. Yeah, because see, I was going to get him tapeworm meds just in case. Because he is outside. But I'm really worried after reading the bottle. What, Taki? I can't get in the house to get you food. There's hard food, though. When Nana wakes up, she'll give you some soft food. Oh, I know you love Joshua. He your boyfriend. What, baby? Did you smack him again? We'd like to smack him. Alright, so she had been pregnant, but I think she had lost the babies a while back because she ran off to have them. And she came back a few days later and never left again for them. So okay, yeah, it might be time for me to shower. I don't leave until 3:15, but I'm getting really hot out here. I haven't decided. See, I just don't know if I like that. Like, I love the greenhouse. I just don't know where to put it. That is the problem. I was thinking right here, but then I have to stretch the hose way over there every time I need to use it. And it can't be over there because Dino's going to be building him a platform later that he wants over here so he can lay in the sun and all that stuff. Even though I tried to tell him that I doubt that's happening because the friggin' mosquitoes are so bad. But he says they don't bite him. Okay. Into the house for a while. Alright, it is 1:10. I had a chocolate Fairlife hours ago, but I've been up so long that I am so nauseous because I'm starving. So we are going to eat. This meal is 275 calories. Alright, I have almost half a cup is less of cottage cheese. I have a full cucumber. I have 2 ounces, well, 1 ounce of low sodium boar's head ham, 1 ounce of no salt boar's head turkey. I have a less than 3/4 cup dried noodles. I cooked them, so it's less than that cooked. I have about 3 servings in there of that. They swell up so much, so I just put a little in here. If I had had the whole thing, that would have been 200 calories. The cottage cheese is like 90. The ham and turkey didn't even come to like 35. So, like I said, it is even less than, well, I'm just saying if the noodles are 150, but I'm sure they're less because, like I said, I divided into 3 servings. So that's what I'm saying, around 275 or less of calories if you're counting calories. If you're counting carbs, I divided it, it's 42 total carbs divided into 3 equal servings. So about 12, 13, somewhere around there, plus the 6 that's in my cottage cheese. So it's still not a lot. And this is my main meal. And yes, I had 6 total carbs, or 3. I have to look, in my Fairlife protein drink. But like I said, I'm starving. It is time to eat, y'all. Okay, I'm trying to calm myself down. I realize I'm not okay because I should not be this emotional. I've been crying for hours. Ugly cries. I had a panic attack. My heart physically hurt. The baby kitten was having a blast playing. The outside kitten, it was just playing. Everyone was watching it, and it let out 2 horrible screams out of nowhere and then died. I think I had a heart attack. So it has affected me way more than everyone else, even though I've never held her. I do feed her. It just made me realize that the deep sadness I thought was gone, because I've had this horrible deep sadness for 2 years now, and I don't know what it is. I thought it was gone. You know, I stay so busy, but I realized that it is still there, because I'm horribly, horribly sad right now. And one of the things is, when someone or something dies around me, it brings up all the past deaths. All of them. Any animal, any family member, anyone. And I don't know why. But a therapist couldn't even tell me why that happens. But it's like I feel all the sadness for everything in the past on top. And I know a lot of y'all have way more sadness than me, or a lot more heartbreak or deaths in your family. And this is just a kitten, that no one, like, I don't know. It just, what I mean is, it just showed me that I still have that sadness, and when something goes wrong, it comes out really badly. Like, I have to go feed my cat still. It's 8:30 at night. I haven't really been able to function. It's stupid, I know. And it just makes me worried if something were to happen to one of my close family members. Or, of course, I didn't cry this week. We had multiple deaths in the family in the last 2 weeks, and I've been trying to hold it together. So maybe that's why. Maybe I just pushed everything at once. Because she was having fun, and her mommy is looking for it, and that's the worst part. I know, like, y'all are probably sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, she's so stupid crying about wild cats. I have a little too much empathy even for animals. That's why I never wanted animals. I'm not gonna lie. I told Dina we could never have a pet because I can't survive it if something happened to them. I already knew that about myself. I've known that about myself my whole life. I went years with no friends too when I was younger because a friend died and I couldn't handle it and didn't want any more friends after that. I probably shouldn't even put this in my video. Sometimes my daughter wants liked seeing me cry. Not as a bad, like, because so many things make her cry, and so many things upset her, and no one cries, so she thinks everyone's cold and there's something wrong with her. But I just hold it in, and today it just pushed me over the top where I could not hold it in. But anyways, I should probably go take my heart meds, because my when it happened, it hurt my heart so bad, like physically hurt my heart, that it scared me for a moment. Because it was shocking. I was not expecting that to happen. We were all outside with her, and anyways, I'm gonna go feed my babies.